The Ministry of Health will no longer be revealing details about patients in St. Kitts and Nevis who test positive for COVID-19 to protect their privacy. Medical Chief of Staff at the Joseph N. France General Hospital, Dr. Cameron Wilkinson, said initially the aim was to show that COVID-19 can affect persons of any age, gender, or race. But persons have been using the info given to hunt down and publicize the identity of the patients.
The information initially was to inform persons of the status of the disease in our society, that they will realize that this is a disease that was affecting all ages, whether you were young, old, middle-aged. It was affecting all sexes, all races. However, we realized that persons were using this information to sow seeds of stigma and discrimination, and that is something that we cannot tolerate and allow to grow in our society. Persons were tracking down persons, putting their pictures on Facebook and saying a lot of negative things about them.
He said publicizing their identities brings unnecessary stress upon persons who are already in quarantine.
Being locked away in quarantine for 14, 28 days is very stressful in itself and can cause significant stress as it relates to financial stress, physical stress, mental stress. And to have this added burden where you log onto a website to read something and the information that is coming up is about you, a lot of it is incorrect. It's important for us to put a cap on that. And so that is the reason why we decided to decrease the amount of information that we're putting out to protect persons' privacy.
He said some persons justify the release of the identities by saying they need to know who's positive so that they can stay away. But Dr. Wilkinson said the best thing to do is act as if everyone is positive, including yourself.
Assuming that the person next to you might have the disease and therefore you will try to stay 6 feet from that person, assuming that you may have the disease and you're going to wear a mask to prevent yourself from spreading the disease, then there's no reason for you to know the 1, 2, 3, or 12 persons who happen to have tested positive.
He encouraged everyone to follow guidelines about social distancing and wearing masks in public places, plus any other information given by local health officials as part of efforts to restrict the spread of COVID-19.